Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today I'm doing an update to my Shop My Stash. I do this every 2 weeks or so just to try and rotate through all my stuff to make sure everything is getting loved and some attention. So first let's go over some of the things that I used last time, and then I will randomly generate some new stuff to wear. I can't speak. Let's just start talking about it. Okay, so for eyeshadows, the past couple weeks, I wanted to give this Essence shadow some love. This is the shade Ironic. This is the Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow. Oh my goodness, I love this. And I think I took a picture where I was wearing the, actually, okay, I mentioned this as well. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. I took like a energy pill this morning and I think it's working. Okay, in addition to this Essence shadow, I also was working on these Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. I have the shade Au Naturel and the shade Amethyst. Okay, now I had a picture where I was wearing all three of these in an eye look. I hope I still have it. I'll put it up if I did keep it. And I really enjoyed how this looked. I thought it was extremely easy and really, really pretty. I was happy to be working on these. For blushes, ooh, I had such a good 2 weeks with blush. I really love this Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur blush. It's always hard to say. Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur blush. I have the shade Mauve Sunrise here, and I have two shades of this, and I feel like Mauve Sunrise is extra, a little bit more bouncy and perhaps a little bit more tacky than the other shade that I have, but oh, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Really perfect, honestly, for winter time. I would wear it any time of year, but especially appropriate for now, so I was happy to use this. Same with my Milk Makeup, what's this called? The Lip and Cheek stick. Yeah, Lip and Cheek. I have the shade Work. I feel like this is the shade most people have whenever I hear this mentioned. It's this shade usually. This is so pretty. I like to use my stippling brush, load it up, and then just go to town, and it's really, really lovely. I'll be kind of sad to put both of those blushes back, honestly. But I have so many awesome blushes that, yeah, I gotta rotate through them. Next, for lip products, I had my Wayne Goss lipstick in the shade Lily. This is beautiful. I'm hoping to roll this into a project soon to get more use on it, just because I really like this shade, especially for the spring. I have this little mini gloss from Real Her that I did use. This is the Color Rich lip gloss in Be Limitless gloss in the shade Mauve. There we go. This was really nice, and this is another one I'm hoping to roll into a project relatively soon. It's, you know, mini. Maybe I could use it up, and I really did enjoy the shade. Oh my goodness. The ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Beeper. This is a great shade, you guys. Like, on me, it's a little more cool tone. Look, it's really messy. I don't sharpen it to a super sharp point. I use it till it's like all the way down before I sharpen it again, just because when I use it, I don't really use it as a lip liner. I use it almost more like a lipstick. I fill in my whole lip with it, and this is a great, great shade. I think personally on me, it leans a little cool, but not really, really cool. And it just works with a lot of eye looks. I love it. I finally did work on my Dose of Colors Almond Butter lip gloss. So pretty. Sad to be putting this away. Honestly, I had such a great time with all of these makeup products the past couple of weeks. Oh, same with my Kaleidos lip gloss. I have the shade Dramatize. Highly recommend, you guys, if you want to like try out like an indie brand gloss. This is such a nice formula. I feel like I'm talking really fast. I'm sorry if I'm just really out of control today. In addition to that energy pill, I'm also drinking a pretty intense, what's this called? It's from Stash Tea. It is, I think it's called Super Irish Breakfast. It's delicious. Okay, so let's talk about the makeup that I want to pull out of my stash to use. So I recently picked up this Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I don't usually talk about base products so much in my Shop My Stashes, just because I have like one or two that I always use. But I have picked up a couple more lately. So I want to pull out this Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I have mine in the shade Fair. I'm thinking of doing a Get Ready With Me featuring this. Let me guys know if that's something that you guys are even interested in watching. But on me, I feel like the shade is a little bit yellow, but since it is a tinted moisturizer, it shears out pretty nice, and I feel like I can pull it off. So I have worn this a few times already and I like it, but my goal with this is to try and determine if it makes me break out. Lately, I've been breaking out more, and I don't know if that's just a thing my skin is randomly doing or if it's because of this. So I'm gonna try and spend a few days wearing just this and see how my skin reacts. Hopefully this doesn't break me out because I really like it. Okay, so now let's move on to the rest of the products. So for blush, I'm gonna pick one and then I'll randomly generate one. So I wanna pull out my Honest Beauty Cream Blush. This is the shade Rose Pink. I have been wanting to use this actually for like all winter long, and I have just been very focused on making sure everything gets equally used in my stash. So there's the shade. It is such a flattering everyday shade, and it blends out so pretty on the cheek. It's just really, really lovely. I wouldn't mind having more shades in this, but honestly, there's so many cream blushes that are coming out right now. I hesitate to get more than one shade in blush formulas because I want to try out all the formulas. You know, difficulties of loving cream blush. I'm loving it honestly right now though. Everyone coming out with cream blush, yes please. So anyway, I'm gonna pull this and now let's randomly generate another blush. So I'm gonna be using the numbers 3 through 24. And if I happen to generate a blush that I recently used, I'll just roll again. Okay, I rolled number 21, which happens to be this blush from Phase Zero. This honestly is one of those blushes in my stash that I think, man, do I really need to use it? And then when I do use it, I enjoy it enough that it manages to stick around. So it is a glowy, I mean, you can see how glowy it is. Peachy blush, I have the shade Making Moves. There it is on my finger, you can see how peachy it is. And it's definitely more pigmented than I usually like in a powder blush, but I really like the shade of this. So yes, I'm looking forward to using that. Now let's talk eyeshadows. Since I'm currently panning a lot of eyeshadows, I don't like to pull too much to work on right now, but I do have some things that I want to make sure I try. So I recently got a couple things from Caviar. So I got the Moon Crystal, oh goodness, this is really hard to read, Sparkling Eye Pigment. There we go. And I got mine in the shade Goddess. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little plastic squeezy tube. And honestly, I was a little disappointed when I first opened it because look at that giant bubble of air. Can you guys see that? There could be, I think, a whole third more product in here. So yeah, this little thing isn't full, which is frustrating. But let me quick show you the shade. So I just put a little dot there, like a tiniest little dot on my hand. Look at how pretty that is. Pretty and sparkly. Ooh. So that is like a light pink. I'm really looking forward to trying that. I haven't tried it on my eyes yet. I have just swatched it. Also from Caviar, I got one of their little bento stacks. So I have the shade Toasted Caramel. This is one with all shimmer, which is honestly what I wanted. I have swatched them before in store before COVID. And I remember thinking that the mattes were nice, but that the shimmers were something special, that I just really enjoyed the textures of them. So the first shade is, I don't know, kind of a yellowy champagne color. Second shade goes a little bit deeper. And the last shade is the deepest. I don't mind wearing all shimmer looks sometimes. I think it can be done. And I really love these golden toasty tones. So excited to finally get to try this. Okay, now let's generate some lip products. I'm gonna pull 5, so I'm gonna use the numbers 2 through 20. I have more than 20 lip products, but what I do is I have like a rotating spreadsheet of lip products that I haven't used lately. And whenever I use it, I pull something off the spreadsheet and put something else in. So, okay, 2 through 20, let's see what I get. I get number 6, number 15, 14, 18. I'm just using random.org, by the way. And, oh, 18 again. Let's do it again. 3. Okay, I will pull those and be right back. All right, I'm back with those products. So first of all, I have my Wet n Wild lip gloss in Send Nudes. You guys, this is one of those products when I first started watching YouTube, everyone was raving about this shade as like the perfect nude. So of course I had to get it. I mean, it's very affordable from Wet n Wild. On me, it's honestly not the most perfect nude. It can pull almost a little bit too warm. So what I do when I wear it is I wear it with a pinkish lip liner, and then it's perfect. Then it looks really good. And honestly, I've been feeling kind of bad. I haven't worn this in a long time, so glad to pull this out. Next, I pulled my other Dose of Colors. I have 2 glosses from Dose of Colors. This is the other shade. So this is the shade Messy Bun. I think this is another shade I bought specifically because of YouTube. It is a very pretty mauve. This is the type of shade I used to just buy all the time. Like, this is the shade I went for, and it is very pretty. Also really nice for the, I don't know, late winter going into spring. Oh, I was so happy to pull this. So this is from Essence. This is the Shine 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 gloss, and this is just the clear one. And I have not used it as much as I would like. I'm honestly very particular about my clear glosses not getting cloudy and gunky looking from being layered over lipsticks and like lip liners and such. When I wear them, I either will like put it on the back of my hand and then apply it with my finger, or wear it by itself. So I feel like that's kind of why I haven't been wearing this as much just because I like to keep the gloss looking nice. But this is a really, really good clear gloss. I remember I really wanted the one from M Cosmetics, but that's like a $20 clear gloss. And I remember being like, eh, and just picking this up instead for like, I think was it $2.99 or $3.99, and really enjoying the formula, and that kept me from buying the high-end one. So I do recommend this. This is such a nice gloss. I mean, I guess I'll swatch it for you, even though I won't really show you. There it is. And it has such a like sweet candy scent as well. This is one of my oldest glosses. This is from Julep. This is in the shade Mood. This, once I finish off the lip gloss I'm currently working on in my team at Project Pan, this is the next gloss I'm working on. And oh, it's such a nice one for the springtime. It is just a little soft pink. And I really like this gloss. It feels cushy. Like there's something about it when you put it on where it just feels, yeah, cushiony is the word that immediately comes to mind, kind of plush. And this I am very happy to pull out because I purchased it and then like wore it once and then haven't touched it since. But I do remember liking it. So this is from Hard Candy, and this is their Syrup Kiss lip stain. I really like lip stains in opposition to liquid lipsticks. I would prefer lip stains. And did I say the shade? This shade is called Make Out Mauve. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'll put it over here. Oh, of course, right on my knuckle. Why my knuckle? Okay. So you can see like this mauve in comparison to this mauve. I feel like this one has more purple and this one more pink. I enjoy both of them. Again, it has a very sweet candy-like smell. I feel like I never hear Hard Candy lip products get mentioned, but I remember I like this one, and I actually really like their Glosstopia lip gloss as well. So anyway, very happy to pull that out. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for giving me your time hanging out with me today. Again, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye!